What is an intangible cultural heritage, and why we must protect it and pass it on? Because it defines who we are as a nation. It is our identity and our pride. Intangible cultural heritage depends on those whose knowledge of traditions, skills, and customs are passed on to the rest of the community from generation to generation or to other communities. Just like culture in general, it is constantly changing and evolving and being enriched by each new generation. Tradition and culture are alive and well only because new generations of bearers keep coming in. And that new generation is Tenuun, a 14-year-old high school student. She has been practicing Mongolian traditional archery for 3 years now. Archery is one of the 3 manly sports of Mongolian Naadam Festival and an inseparable part of the country's culture. By mastering the mounted archery skills, Mongol warriors were able to conquer half the world and build one of the largest empires in the world history. But that was 8 centuries ago. The times of bow and arrow are long gone, but it is still an invaluable part of Mongolia's culture and tradition. Today, hundreds and thousands of people regularly practice it across the country as a sport. With the Naadam Festival approaching fast, Mongolian archers have already started their preparation for the biggest competition of the year. Before each Naadam, archers from same club or province set up a training camp near the city to best prepare for the festival. And Tenuun is no exception. Today is June 21st, 3 weeks until the Naadam, and she is heading for her club's training camp in Tenuun National Park, 40 km east of Ulaanbaatar, the country's capital. She has been a member of National Emergency Management Agency's Rich Sport Club since taking up the sport. In 2018, Tenuun won a gold medal in national championships in junior category, and now her goal is to repeat that success this year. And 2019 national championships are only a week away. So we are living in the digital area, right? Era where iPhone and computer internet is very everywhere, and most of the kids your age are interested in this kind of stuff, but you are following your tradition and practicing the sport that has part of Mongolian culture. And what do you think about your generation and maybe like digitalization, all this technology stuff?
I was like those kids like 3 years ago. I always locked myself with my smartphone. I didn't communicate well with my parents. I come from school and I lock myself in the room with my smartphone, laptop and stuff. And then my parents always told us that Mongolians cannot exist without the tradition. So when I first got interested and started trying archery, I understood that without tradition, I can't be a Mongolian. If I'm a Mongolian, I must at least understand the tradition. So, yeah.
So compared to 3 years ago, how did archery change you? 3 years ago you were a different person, now you are a different person, right?
Yes.
What's the biggest change in you?
I would say that I learned to respect the elders more. The way the archery teaches us to be more respectful towards every other person, and the way you respect the other archers, and the way you teach us that losing is important and more than the winning. So
you learn from the losing more than you winning.
Yes.
That's the phrase.
So a lot of people ask me why I chose this sport even when I am a girl. So I just answer them that they allow female archers, and why can't I? Just because it is like a strength sport, that doesn't mean that girl isn't allowed to shoot. So my parents always support me and my brother, all our interests, and they just say, okay, if you can, then do it.
In Tenuun National Park, we were warmly welcomed by Tenuun's coach Baimung, who leads this training camp. In his 8 years career as a professional archer, he attained sports master titles in both Khalkh and Oryenkha archery, the two main types of Mongolian archery. In addition to Ulaanbaatar, he has students in distant provinces such as Bayungulgi, Overkhanga, and Qobalta. And they all come together at this camp to hone their skills for the National Championship and Naadam Festival in mid-June. For 3 weeks, they live and train together under the same roof. From now on, this gear is their new home.
Энэ ч хүн өөрийгөө ялан дийлэх спорт байхгүй, өөрийгөө л ялан дийлэх, өөртөө л өрсөлдөж байгаа спорт. Гэхдээ ганц хүн бэлтгэл хийхэд одоо энэ чэнэс харуулсан сум хаана очиж тусч байна. Би өөрөө яаж харавж байна тэр бүгдийг мэдэх боломжгүй. Олоолаа бэлтгэл хийгээд ирэхин цагт тэр зурхаа дээр очиж одоо харуулсан сумын ажлыг хийж өгдөг. Энд ч хэсэг нь харавдаг, тэнд ч хэсэг нь ажиллаа хийдэг. Дасгалжуулагч нь зөвлөгөөгөө өгдөг. Ингээд нэг гал болж байгааг нь утга учир нь ингэсэн нөхцөлд нөгөө хүмүүс маань бүгдээрээ нэгнийхээ алдааг хэлж өгдөг.
Өөрийнхөө одоо харьцуулж
тий. Харьцуулж ямар тэгээ хоорондоо өрсөлдөж бас ерөнхийдөө тэмцээндээ сэтгэл зүйн тал дээр ч гэсэн тэгж бас бэлтгэл хийдэг байхгүй, хооронд нь өрсөлдөөлөх ч юм уу. Тий. Одоо сайжирч гинөө яаж гинөө гэдгээ бас. Тий, тэр өөрснийг нь одоо их өгдөө 40 сум гаргалаа гэхэд оройн 40 сумнаас тэр хүн 10 алдсан байвал одоо 6-гаа 10 төөрөөд гүөх ч юм уу, ингэж өөрсдөнд нь шахалт өгдөг. Тэгэхээр тэр гал болж гарч байгааг нь учир нэг нэгэндээ тустай юм болж тэр тал дээрээ маш их үүрэг нөлөөтэй байдаг, ачиг тустай юм. Сэтгэл зүй бол маш их чухал. Тэгээ тухайн хүний яг ямар сэтгэл зүй онцлогтой нэг тэр сэтгэл зүй онцлогонд тааруулж л зөвлөгөө яваа гэдэг. Хүн бол өөр гэсэн сэтгэл зүй онцлогтой. Өөрийгөө ялах тал дээр нь л өөртөө л ерөнхийдөө тулж харьцсан. Өөрийгөө ялах тэр яг тэмцээний үед сандардаг хүмүүсүүд бол бэлтгэл дээр яг тэр тэмцээнд байгаа юм шиг сэтгэл зүйг нь шалгаж өөрсдөндөө тэгж тулж харьцдаг байна. Тэгээ ихтэй ерөнхийдөө бол эхэндээ орж байгаа хүмүүс бол ер нь бол сандардаг. Талын тэр үед бол яг багш дасгалжуулагч бол арталт нь байнгын зөвлөгөө өгч яг тайван байх талаас нь.
Soon after we arrived, Baimung and his students set up their target area. It was a ceremonial occasion as archers treat their sport with respect and dignity. From offering prayers, to burning incense sticks and sprinkling the targets with milk, it's all part of Mongolian culture and tradition. So we are at a camp and they are setting up the targets. And could you tell us about how the distance for the targets?
Okay, so adult males will shoot from 75 meters, and for the female, the distance is 65. And for those who are under 18, the distances differ because of their ages. For example, me, who's a female in the group of 12 to 14, I shoot from 45 meters.
You're bringing the milk.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you bringing milk?
So this milk will be used to wish a good luck to all of our teammates and also for myself, and like to just the milk symbolizes for everything pure for Mongolians, so I'll use it too.
So there are, I counted them, there are 60 targets,
Mhm.
and normally it's made of animal skin, right?
Yeah.
But I noticed that it's not animal skin now.
Mhm.
It's because it's practice.
Yes, practice.
So could you tell me about the size of it, and yeah, and also the number of represents the Han or Hassa, right?
So the target differs in like there are two different uses of targets. Like one is Han and another one is Hassa. So this one here is Han. It has 60 cylinders like this.
Cylinders, yeah.
Yes, 60 cylinders. And each one has the same size with one made of the dried animal skin. So it just, we use it because we can't make all of the targets of animal skin because that will be a bit cruel, yes.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Yes.
Also kind of expensive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's 60, and how do you make the Hassa targets?
Okay, so Hassa will contain 30 this kind of cylinders, and it has two layers, a bit different kind of layering than this.
Yeah, 2 layers, right?
Two layers.
3 layers. And that makes the difference between.
Yeah.
So here's the incense. It's burning right
Yeah.
now. So it's like purifying the
Target area.
and bringing good luck, good fortune for the archers.
Yeah.
So we're symbolizing that. As we talked about before, right? It's a religious meaning. And
Yes.
what's this white
So
area here?
this thing here will protect the arrow from going further away.
Further away.
Yes, because the bow is strong enough to bring the arrow far away from the target, so that will be hard for the archers who are working here.
Also serves as a kind of safety net.
Yes.
Because it would fly away and someone
Yeah.
behind the area. So it's about 75
Meters.
meters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think you
Yeah.
perform the milk ceremony.
Yes, I will
With that.
go around the Zerha and also to the mountains behind the target, because we are going to practice here for also the Naadam, and we have to respect the environment.
Yeah, the mountains and the mountain spirits. And
Yes.
there's also river spirits. When you're sprinkling milk
Yes.
to ask blessing from the spirits and the deities.
From the nature.
Nature.
Yes.
So not normally Mongolians use special equipment to
Yeah.
sprinkle the milk, right?
We don't have it right now, so we just normally use milks.
Yeah, but it still is the milk.
Yes, it still is the
Same
milk.
thing.
Yeah.
All done?
Yes, done.
Okay. I hope the spirits will bless you
And our
your,
teammates.
with this coming competition and bring good luck. And white as milk. All right, so let's get back to the camp and
Yes.
the other archers. So Tenuun, this is where we're gonna stay for the next 3 weeks
Yes.
to prepare for the Naadam Festival. So how many members in your camp? And
More than 10,
Mhm.
about 13 maybe. Yes.
all of them are children.
Yeah, majority of them.
Mhm. So next week there will be national championships, but until that we're gonna be stay here, sleeping together, cooking together,
Yeah.
just like a family.
Yes.
So this is normally how the archers stay for prepare for the Naadam.
Yeah, because the one in the city, the field will be closed till Naadam when the championship ends.
Mhm.
So each club will be going for this kind of camps.
So all these archers, young archers, are your students of your teacher,
Yeah.
right? They're from which province?
Overhanga.
Urhonga province. So in Mongolia, normally the people from same province, same regions get together and to make a camp, right?
Yeah, former club.
Yeah, not just in archery, but in wrestling, they are also same thing, right?
Yes.
The final test for aspiring young archers before Naadam is a National Junior Championship, which takes place in the last week of June. At the archery arena near Central Stadium, everyone's eager to show their skills and improve their rankings. And Tenuun is ready for a new challenge. She is entering the competition as a defending champion for the first time this year. This is also her last year competing in the junior category. The national championship serves as a qualification event for upcoming Naadam Festival. Of 800 archers gathered from 4 corners of the country, only half will compete at the Naadam.
Well, winning a national championship is a lot of pressure, so this year it's a bit more difficult than last year. Archers have to be prepared both mentally and physically, so at any circumstances we cannot tell our scores to others or get hyped up or sad. There's no anything like that. So we must be emotionally stable. As I mentioned when I was going to the preparation, archery is all about respect, especially Mongolian archery, because each archer must help each other in order to win themselves. So we don't think if they need to hit or not. We don't think about their scores. We must only focus on ourselves and help each other so that we could achieve our dreams. There's no such thing as special emotions because our teachers try their best to train us to be emotionally stable and anywhere. For example, the Tirich preparation field is same with this field, must feel same with this field because as I mentioned before, if we don't keep our emotion stable, we cannot shoot correctly.
After firing their arrows in turn, archers have to go to the target area and help other contestants by letting them know their errors using special gestures. This custom also includes singing encouraging songs. As a defending champion with responsibility to lead by example, Tenuun must be the first to perform this duty.
Okay, after each shooting season, each archer must go to the target area to look after the other archer's arrows. So by doing that, we will help the archers to know where their arrow was shooted, and plus it helps us to be more focused on the competition. So it is so responsible because each arrows are coming to the target with a lot of speed and strength. So we must be fully focused in order to be safe.
Even though Tenuun wasn't able to defend her national championship title, she secured a Naadam spot, ranking in the top 10. As she mentioned before, winning isn't always top priority when it comes to Naadam. For many, competing here, being part of the festival, and appearing in front of their people are as valuable as winning the trophy. And Tenuun's mother appreciates the benefits of practicing traditional archery and its positive effects on her child.
Яг энэ үндэсний спортыг сонгож хичээлснээр хүүхдийн хувьд маш их төвчээр хатуужилтай, хүлээцтэй, тайван, тэгээд маш их тийм нөгөө бусдыг хүндэтгэх, бусдыг хүлээн зөвшөөрөх ийм эрэг сайхан зан чанаруудыг төлөвшүүлдэг гоё спорт гэж боддог. Тэгээд охиныхоо явж байгаа уралдаан тэмцээн, аймаг сүмдүүдийн наадам гэдэг аль бүх зүйлд нь ээж хүний хувьд гэр бүлийнхэн зүгээс маш их дэмжиж ажиллахыг хичээдэг. Яг энэ Монгол хүн болж төрсөн л юм чинь энэ сайхан өв уламжлал, үндэсний спорт, соёл урлаг гэх те нөгөө Монгол улс үндэстэн оршин тогтнохын гол суурь болсон энэ зүйлүүдийг хүүхдтэй өвлөн үлдээх, хүүхд мэн цаашдаа бас энийг хадгалж түгээн дэлгэрүүлж явах яг ийм ухамсартай, ийм зорилготой иргэн болоосоо гэж ээж хүний зүгээс хүсдэг. Тэгээ охин маань ч гэсэн бас яг энэ спорттой маш их дуртай, хөдөө бэлтгэлээр гараад явах, хөдөө аймагуудын наадамд явахтаа гэд энэ бүх зүйлдээ маш их дуртай ханддаг. Тэгээд энэ үндэсний спорт, үндэсний сурын спортоор хичээлснээр манай хүүхдийн хувьд төдийгүй манай гэр бүлийн хувьд ч гэсэн яг энэ өв уламжлалаа хадгалах, хүндлэх, багшийг хүндлэх, ахмад хүмүүсээ хүндлэх, үндэсний гэсэн бүхнээ хүндлэх энэ зүйлд бас хамтдаа суралцаад явдаг гэж боддог та.
Bow and arrow are the inseparable part of our nation's culture, tradition, and heritage. It is one of the symbols of our nation. And thanks to the new generations of archers like Tenuun, who loves and respects his country's culture, the story of Mongol warriors and Mongolian archery will continue to go on. It is the Mongolians' duty and responsibility to protect and promote and pass it on to the next generation in the time of globalization. If not nurtured, it risks becoming lost forever as a practice belonging to the past. Safeguarding heritage means not just keeping it under the wraps, it means teaching and promoting to the next generation so that they can teach to tomorrow's. And that is what we have to do.